Hello and welcome back to the channel. So just a quick update this time. This is a looking good update, so just highlighting 3 plants that are looking particularly good at the minute, are very topical. So first off, we've got this one, which is a right pot full. This is the Lathyrus vernus rainbow. So this is the perennial sweet pea. So much like the sweet pea that climbs up the side of your wall and in your pots, this is the similar foliage, similar flower, but it's full on just a perennial. So it has a very early start, straight up into the flowers, as you can see now, and then does have an early dormancy around kind of June, July, starts to kind of die back to the base, and it's best just to leave it, let it go back, and then it will spring up again early next year and be full of flowers. And as you can see, Lathyrus vernus is nice enough. But the variety rainbow has quite a lot of different colours to it, like you know, the violets and the sort of purples in the rainbow spectrum. So that's why it's very nice, and it's a good doer, as you can see. It puts on quite a lot of growth. You can split it and move it around the garden over the years, but it will create a nice big clump, lots of flowers in early spring. So that starts kind of late March through into mid-April. So that's a perfect one. That's on the website now. We've got them in 2-litre pots and in 9cm pots, so slightly different price there. Then we've got a shrub, so this is Cytisus, this is the broom, and this particular variety is Apricot Gem, which is a lovely dwarf variety. As you can see, very good branching. This hasn't really been trimmed since it was potted. Gives very good branching, whereas a lot of the brooms can go up and make a kind of large fan shape. Full of flowers all the way around, as you can see, all orange buds, and they start orange and then open up in again, a similar sort of pea-like flower, if I'm honest, and open up with a yellow petal inside and orange on the back. It's a lovely variety, great for the garden, dwarf, small growing, good for the front of the border or border edges and that sort of place, even into the mid-border. It's a lovely plant, really good variety. It's one that was bred to be pretty good, and we think it's very good. We've got a range of Cytisus as well. There's about 5 varieties on the website, so we've got all the different colours, all different shapes and sizes. And then lastly, one of my favourite grasses. I do like grasses here, I've got to admit, and this is Carex elata Aurea, which is a sort of sedge grass. It's Bowles' golden sedge, the famous plant discoverer, breeder, namer, however you want to call him, Edward Bowles. And this is a wonderful plant. You trim this right back at the end of the season, or you can leave the foliage, but before the new shoots start. Trim it back as hard as you can, and then you get this lovely golden foliage with green edges to it, and then the sort of sedge-like, small sedge-like flowers come on out of that. Really good. It's good in from semi-shade up to full sun, likes moist soil, and very, very bright, so it's really good. It will light up a sort of darker area of the garden. So that's a looking good update for this week. All of those plants are online, so the links are in the description, so if you want to check any of them out, please do. Be much appreciated if you wanted to purchase any of those. There's descriptions and more photos on each of the plants on their separate pages as well. We've still got last week's plants looking good as well. They're still okay, so we've got the Jacobinia, Choisy White Dazzler, and Coronilla Emeris. So they're all looking good and still available. So do feel free to check them out. If you want to find out more about those, there's a video link on the side and again in the description. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.